Hey there, my friend and fellow trader. It's Will here with the XAUUSD.com. First, I'd like welcome to the video. So, I hope you've had a great trading week over the past week. With our signal service, we had a fantastic week, and this video is just going to show you a quick recap of the trading week. The trades we got triggered on in the signal service. We had 8 signals this week that got triggered, and we generated around 338 pips. Okay, one account was up $46,000 in a week. Okay, you can see the account here. Okay, profit and loss 46,000 was a nice week on this account. So let's have a look at the signals. Okay, so these were the signals that were sent out via email last Sunday, to my subscribers, and these are the results we got. Okay, so we had altogether 15 possible setups. We were unlucky on the British pound, USD, and Euro GBP not to get triggered. We missed out just by a fraction of a few pips, as I'll show you in this video. So the first signal we got triggered on was we'll just go from the top down to the bottom here, was a USD CAD trade. Okay, so just have a look at the USD CAD. Okay, obviously I'm just going to show naked charts here. I'm not going to show you how I actually get the signals, as it kind of give away my service, but I'm just going to show you why the trade we were entering. Okay, so we got it triggered this at, I want to look to enter this trade at 136.50. Okay, stagnated all week, was dropping down slowly, and Thursday we got the trigger off this trade. Okay, again we closed all our signals on Friday, so I'm not leaving this trade open. Trade didn't work out last week, and we lost 5 pips on it, so no real dramas. Okay, let's have a look at the other trades. Okay, Euro British pound. Okay, we were very unlucky with this trade. Okay, I was looking to enter this just at last week's low, and you can see we missed out by 4 pips last week, and it went up 100 pips from, more or less 100 pips from that entry. Okay, so very unlucky with that, but it happens with trading. We don't get triggered in all the trades. Okay, we were looking to enter the euro. The free trade I gave out this week was a Euro USD. Okay, we weren't too far off that trigger either. Okay, 20 pips. We were looking to trigger that at 112. Didn't happen. We got the direction right, but we just didn't get the market didn't give us our high probability entry. Okay, so we're looking for high probability entries. Okay, it did go our direction, but again, that's part of the game. It didn't give us our high probability trigger, so we didn't enter the trade. Okay, next one was the British pound USD. We missed it, I think, by 2 pips. Okay, and it dropped 200 pips from that entry. Okay, so again, we were on the right side of the market, and our entry was more or less perfect. Okay, Monday it went right up, and we missed out on that by 7 pips. Okay, Monday, and you see the rest of the week it dropped down. Again, it's part of the game. Okay, next trade was one that was triggered, and that was on the British pound Japanese yen. We had a beautiful entry on it, and you can see just here that, sorry, the Euro JPY was a trade we missed out on there, so let's have a look at it first. So you can see the entry here, 121.2, stop loss was 100 pips, take profit 118.5, and we finished the week around 120.400. Okay, so this was another nice signal. Okay, right into our area where we were looking to sell, and dropped nicely. Okay, it did rally back up midweek, and again, but dropped nicely, and it was very nice trade. Early the week it dropped down to 124, and then again on Friday it dropped back down. Okay, nice trade on it. So we got 80 pips on that trade signal. Okay, you can see 80 pips. Next was the British pound Japanese yen. So it was British pound Japanese yen. Okay, similar story. Beautiful area here for a sell trade, and Monday it looked like it was going to start rallying up, but rallied up got our trigger at 141. Sorry, what was it? 141, yes. So our trigger was 141, stop loss 142, and stop loss 142. You can see it did rally up to 130, but went against 20 pips at the start of the week, but dropped nicely. Okay, so it did at some point drop 250 pips. We got 180 on it. We closed this trade early in the week, midweek on Wednesday, and banked 180 pips on it. So you can see 180 pips on that signal. It was banked. The next one was the Aussie USD. Okay, this was closed on Friday morning at 0.68150. Just have a look at the Aussie USD. Just have a look here. Aussie USD. Okay, the entry on this was 68,800. Okay, and more or less from the start of the week, it triggered our trade on Monday. You can see just a couple of pips. This one could have been another one, and was it just missed it by a couple of pips, but we got the trigger. It was a nice selling area here on the daily charts. It's a beautiful trade, and we were going against the bullish run here on the market, but these kind of zones will always get a sort of reaction. We got the reaction Monday, and the whole week it just really dropped all the way down. Okay, it was a nice smooth entry on it, nice smooth trade on the Aussie USD. So it was, and we got 65 pips on it. The next one was the Aussie CAD, so it was triggered on Thursday, I think. So again, at the end of the week, it got triggered at 89,200. Yes, it was Thursday, it got triggered. You can see, triggered on Thursday. It did move up a little bit, but it dropped back down. We lost about 7 pips on it on Friday, just closing on Friday evening. Okay, so happens. Okay, we didn't really get the chance for it to move, so closed the trade, 7 pips lost on that. Next one was the Kiwi Japanese yen. Okay, it was another okay, nice trade this week. Okay, I think the entry was 69,450. Okay, at the start of the week it did rally up nearly 50 pips. Our stop loss on that was, I think this was nearly stopped out. Okay, so our stop loss was 70. So it was. And nearly on Monday it went right up, and you can see it just didn't, within 4 pips of stopping us out, and dropped pretty hard from there, then rallied back up, and then dropped all the way back down on Friday. Friday we closed that trade at 69,200. We got 25 pips on it. It did drop a little bit further, but that was Friday evening, and yeah, I'm in Asia, so I would have been sleeping by the time it actually dropped down there. So nice trade on it, 25 pips. Nice trade, especially given the reason that it nearly stopped us out. Next one was the Kiwi USD. So we entered this as a sell trade at 64,100. And let's have a look at the, okay, 64,100. Similar trade to the Aussie. Okay, we had a nice daily area because this was the origin of this low here. So we're going to get some sort of reaction here. And more or less from Monday, it moved all the way down. Okay. Actually dropped 30 more pips on Friday evening. Again, I would have been sleeping, and we got out at 63,800, 30 pip profit on it. Next one was the CAD yen. Okay, it was kind of one that didn't really, well, we lost it not there, but it didn't really go for us the whole week. So we let it run as far as we could on Friday, and you can see it didn't really want to drop down last week. It just kept on rallying. Okay, it could possibly be a good trade for next week. We'll have to analyze the market later on today. We exited that trade at 83,100 minus 30 pips. So it was. So we had 8 signals. You could say only one of them really lost. Okay, so 7 or 8 of those, this one was break even, this one was more or less break even. So you could take them off the table. 6 trades, 5 profitable trades and 1 losing trade, which is pretty nice win ratio. Such a trades we got this week, pretty powerful. So a bit of information about the signal service. Okay, we actually guarantee that you'll make 900 pips every 90 days, or we'll give you your money back with the signal service. Also, for just trying the service, sign up that you will get a free moon cycle swing robot. Okay, it's a very unique EA, and it actually trades the cycles of the moon, so it's one you can test and trade on a live account, separate live account. Okay. You can track our live signal account just by clicking the link below. If you're on this video, you can just click the link below or head over to this link here and track our live signal account. We also offer a trade copy service. Okay, so it will be appearing on this page also a link to the trade copy service. Slightly a bit more expensive, as we will do all the work for you. You'll simply just make sure you have the proper settings in the copier, and your trades will be copied automatically to your trading platform on a Sunday evening and closed on a Friday. So you'll actually mimic the kind of results that we get on our trading account. So if you see here, last week 46,600, nearly 47,000 on this trading account in profit thanks to our trading signals. We got 338 pips in 1 week, and if you see the week before was 235. So if you want to get a copy of all my Microsoft Excel files of each week, you can just send me an email and I'll send them over to you. Okay, so it's a pretty powerful service. To access the services, click the link below. If you have any questions, get in contact with me at will@xaus.com, and looking forward to seeing you on board in the service, either the signal service or the copier. So speak to you soon. Will over at xaus.com.